We keep with the cool, unsettled theme of weather across the UK. It is sunshine and showers with temperatures around average. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Does not look healthy.
No, I mean, at the moment we have 3 simultaneous areas of extreme record-breaking heat waves. And as you say, Richard, it's the fact that it's all-time records that are being broken. I'll have more in just a moment, but the big giant map behind me is North America, and at the moment a third of North America, 113 million people in the grips of a heat wave. Also, China had their hottest day recorded in their history yesterday, smashing the previous record by 1.7 degrees Celsius.
Putting the death into centigrade?
57 is the all-time record. Yesterday was 30
degrees Fahrenheit.
Over 130, yeah.
Wow. The cards, the hottest day in Europe. Meanwhile, here, the night before last, I actually found myself thinking, shall I? But my goodness.
It literally felt like autumn. And so many people are just sort of averaging for the UK. It's around about middle.
This is the average for July.
I think it was so hot in June that now we're in July and temperatures are average.
OK.
Average feels cold.
Yes, Judy actually
realised that was the climate change.
You won't actually, probably everyone's fingers close to that heating as we head through the rest of the week. It stays cool here. I'll explain what is happening and why, and a bit of a whistle-stop tour around the world. But we currently have simultaneous heat waves right around the world. Now, first off, I mentioned earlier, China yesterday recorded their highest temperature ever recorded. North America, Death Valley, close to their all-time temperature record. And also in Europe, we now have the grips of this heat wave. Here is the air mass to show. Hot air has come up from Africa, spreading right through the Mediterranean. The jet stream divides the hot air to the south and the cooler air to the north. And we sit on the cool side of things. At the weekend, we sat underneath it, which is why it was just so wet. These are the current temperatures we've already recorded. 48 in Tunisia, 44 through Turkey, 45 degrees in Spain. But temperatures are set to soar. We heard just earlier Nick Dixon talking about these record temperatures. So by night, we're looking at temperatures no lower than 30 degrees. The temperatures likely to peak through Tuesday or Wednesday, where we could see our all-time temperature record for Europe, which is 48.8 degrees Celsius. And the heat wave is going to continue all week long. There is no sign of it easing here and no sign of hot weather heading to the UK. For us, that heat that we had a while ago feels like a distant memory. The last few weeks has been average temperatures, sunshine and showers, and there's more of that today and all week long. Here's how it looks first thing this morning. Dry for central and eastern areas, already showers through western areas, and a fairly fresh and cool start to our day as well. Now, as we head through, it's another one where you shouldn't leave the house without an umbrella, because at some point today you will need it. Sunshine 1 second, a shower coming through, and then the sunshine returns. And temperature-wise, we're looking at 17 or 18 in the north, maybe 22 or 23 in the south. That's pretty much where it should be for the time of year. But actually in the sunshine, out of the breeze, it actually feels fairly pleasant. This evening and overnight tonight, clearer conditions, cooler conditions, temperatures for many into single digits, so a bit of a shock to the system first thing tomorrow. And then here comes more wet weather. Its firing line is Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England and Wales. The southeast stays largely dry tomorrow, but for many this week remains feeling autumnal.
Scientists, what's your take? Do you think that this global temperature record smashing thing that we're seeing now in America and Europe is a result of global warming, man-made global warming, or do you think it's just part of the natural planetary cycle? What do you think?
So there's a lot of things at play. We talked a few weeks ago about how we are now in El Nino, and El Nino is a complete waters moving up in the Pacific. The atmosphere and ocean touch, so that's helping to fuel these record temperatures.
Right.
And this is completely natural. But well, we had El Nino for the last few years, which helps to cool the planet, and that's actually been suppressing the warming that we've created. So it is undeniable these record temperatures right around the world are definitely a result of us putting fossil increased warming, and there's now a 77% chance that this year will be the hottest year ever recorded.
Tells you something.
Viewers,